Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Hafiz Yazid bin Razam. My registration number is 01DPU 20F2026. I would like to present about the title of our project 1, which is Pro Sensor Detector. First of all, I want to tell you about the problem statement of our project. For the final our project, we want to design a product called Pro Sensor Detector. This product is designed to detect a leak that occurs in an air conditioner. As we know, refrigerants are very dangerous if we are not well controlled and can decrease the ozone layer. Apart from that, service rarely aircon is one factor that can make the system of piping leaks the refrigerant. The next part is about the objective of our group project. The first is propose to design a pro sensor detector. The second one is to develop a new product which is easy to set up. Lastly, to reduce refrigerant release to the environment. I would also like to tell you about the scope of our group project. The shape of our project is very suitable for everyone because it is small and easy to use. Next, the LED lamp, the main effect that people notice if the refrigerant leaks. The shape of our product is designed with a small size. This is because we don't want to affect any component in the evaporator. In addition, the aspect result of our project is everyone can have it because the price is cheaper and affordable. This product also can last for a long time. Pro sensor detector can produce a product that leaks more quickly when the LED lit up, and also person who have used it more comfortable when working while using it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fahim Hakimi bin Yazaruddin. My matrix number is 01DPU20F2029. Finally, the project that our group have decided to make is Pro Sensor Test. Okay, I will explain the chapter 2 of this project, of this presentation. Okay, why CSTP is important to engineer and technician aircon. The certificate software testing professional, or we call it CSTP, equip you with the knowledge of various leading industry methods, processes, tools and technology to test software for quality control and security assurance. Okay, this program focus on the practical workshops and assessment for participants to acquire a strong understanding in the method of testing, processes and analysis with an emphasis on software quality control and security assurance. Okay, the next point that I want to present is expected outcome have this CSTP, or what benefit that we get if we have this CSTP sigil. Okay, the first point is effective test planning, test case design and test execution. Number 2 is effective software testing processes and build and test environment. Third, effective software testing tools and technologies, like we can improve our knowledge in software, something else. Fourthly is quality management through metrics and measures. And the lastly is analysis and reporting the test result, like we can improve our skills in make a report and analyze the data from the experiment that we make. After that is what is refrigerant? Refrigerant is all about absorbing and displacing heat from a room. There are a few modern technologies used to widely in today's world that have had such an impact than refrigerant and refrigeration. Okay, lastly, why refrigerant is very dangerous if you release it. It is because common chemical coolants known as hydrofluorocarbons, or people call it HFC, will decrease ozone layer 0.035% in 2015 based on my research. Hydrofluorocarbon have been adopted as replacement for chlorofluorocarbons, or we call it CFC, and hydrofluorocarbons, HCFC, in refrigerants and in home and automobile air conditioners.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzy bin Abdul Razak. My matrix number is 01DPU20F2027. Today I want to explain about chapter 3. Okay, my slide is about methodology. So based on my survey that I get, there are some questions that I ask them to answer it, which is gender, age, do you have air condition at home, do you concerned about dangers of refrigerant gas release, do you know that certain refrigerant gases can corrode ozone layer, do you want a detector for refrigerant gases at your air conditioner unit, then minimum range for one split unit that you prefer, and then do you think it is necessary to save our ozone layer. Next question, do you concern about dangers of refrigerant gas release? They have 59% from the survey know that the dangers of refrigerant gas release. And then the next question is, do you know that certain refrigerant gases can corrode ozone layer? So half of them know that the harm of refrigerant gas when they are released to the ozone layer. Next question is, do you want a detector for refrigerant gases at your air conditioner unit? So most of them want it for their air conditioner at home. Minimum range for one split unit that they prefer is, most of them surely want the cheap one, which is around 900 ringgit until 1100 ringgit, and for the rest is 1200 ringgit and until 1500 ringgit. Then the next question is, do you think it is necessary to save our ozone layer? So most of them agree that our project can save our ozone layer. For the morphology chart, we have a wire, which is, we have two options. We have threaded wire and straight wire, and then we also have two options for meter, which is pressure gauge and voltmeter. And then for the split unit, we have three options, which we want to use Daikin brand, Exxon, or Sharp. And then type of refrigerant, we choose to use R32 or R410A and R22. For light emitting diode, we had choose to use for red color or green color and blue color. And for the sensor, we choose to use LDR sensor and smoke sensor and one more sensor. For the gun chart, at 23 and 26 September 2022, we had project briefing with our supervisor for forming group of 3 students, approach lecturer and discuss the project title. And then at 27 September, then for October and 11 October 2022, we had proposal preparation to determine problem statement and then objective, scope of project and research about material for the project. Then at 11, 15, 16, 22, 23, 25 October, we had customer survey, which what the customer need, find technical requirement, build data, product innovation development, such as house of quality, morphology chart and PEH chart. At 23 October, 25 October and 1 November and 8 November, we had doing product innovation development such as design, material, tools, technology and bill of material. And at 22nd of November, we had submit the proposal to the supervisor. Based on the slide, we can see the sketch design, which is we have sketch 1 and sketch 2. And then for the sketch number 3. Okay, next for the material, we choose to use stranded wire, which the specification is 7 times 34 millimeter, and length of wire that we need to use is equal to plus minus 10 meter. And then we choose to use digital meter, which is used in volt unit volt, which measure range is 16 volt and its weight is 25 gram. And then for split unit, we choose 1 horsepower, which is Daikin brand, and unit weight is 27.5. For copper pipe size is 9.5 mm, and dimension for indoor is 280 times 730 times 213 mm. For the dimension of outdoor, we use 418 times 695 times 244 mm. And for the refrigerant, we use R32. We choose to use light emitting diode, red color or orange, with their VF is equal to 2.0 until 2.1 ampere. And we use LDR sensor with model LDR. Voltage is 3.3 volt. For the input is light and output is analog signal. Next, for tools for fabrication, we use grinder. The function of grinder is to cut hard plastic, and in our project we use to cutting the hard case on indoor unit. And we have test pen to detect current flow. or check the flow of current in the circuit for safety reason. And then we also have screwdriver to tight or loose screw during installing split unit. And then we have steel ruler for measurement process. Next, we have cordless for drilling hole during installing process. And we have wire stripper to strip wire for connecting wire, marker for marking process, and hot glue gun for connect plastic to plastic. For tools and technology testing, we only use clamp meter for instrument that can clamp around a live wire in order to measure the current is carrying. Okay, we go to base of material. For stranded wire that we use 7 times 34 millimeter, and the length of the wire is 10 meter. The quantity that we use is 10 meter, and price only 1 ringgit over 1 meter. So total cost we use is 10 ringgit for the stranded wire. And then we use digital meter. Measuring range for the digital meter is 8 volt until 16 volt with weight is 25 gram. We only use 1 pieces, which is the price is 10 and a half ringgit. And then we buy split unit 1 horsepower brand Daikin. Unit weight is 27.5 kg with copper pipe size 9.5 mm, and dimension for indoor is 280 times 730 times 213, and dimension for outdoor is 418 times 695 times 244 mm. We only use 1 split unit, which the price is 1,193 ringgit. And for the LDR sensor, model LDR with the voltage 3.3 volt, input light, output is analog signal, we use only 1 pieces, which price 3 ringgit and 20 cent. And refrigerant R32, we use only 1, which is the price is 180. It costs overall is 1,396 ringgit 70 cent.